At this time, we'd like to welcome you to our first video meeting. It is Tuesday, March 24, 2020. The first item on our agenda tonight is bids and awards. This is for highway materials. First item for bids and awards, the Department of Materials. We have winter sand. It goes to Thale Industries, and it also goes to materials. Different items, different types of sands, but there's two different vendors. Concrete block goes to Palumbo Block and Bedford Stone. Picked up material award goes for Trap Rock to Thale Industries for different size stones, and then to Putnam Materials, delivered and picked up. And also to Wingdale Materials, you have medium stone and other sizes of stone. Liquid EnviroBrine, Reed Systems, liquid calcium chloride to Peckham Materials, liquid magnesium chloride, Peckham Materials, bituminous materials, Peckham Materials, and RCA Asphalt LLC. Next item is highway services. Storm drain catch basin cleaning goes to 3D Industrial Maintenance. Street sweeping, 3D Industrial Maintenance. Excavating equipment and material removal goes to Atlantic Asphalt and Earth Incorporated. A little feedback here. Next item is Central Garage Automotive Materials. Automotive Batteries, Parts Authorities LLC, Atlantic Sales Incorporated, Recap Tires for certain sizes goes to Barnwell House of Tires, and additional recap tires of a larger size goes to Commercial Tire and Recapping. So that is all for bids and awards for our highway department. I would need a motion to approve that.
I move for approval.
Second the motion, please.
Motion by Mr. Shulman, second by Mr. Saliano. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion carries. Next item is we have two public hearings. Just so that the public is aware, the state has relaxed the requirements on our public hearings a little bit. What we will do is we will read the public hearing notices. Again, these are items that we have already discussed. The first thing is the issue we had with the parking. The other one is with the annexing a sewer district. But what we're going to do is we'll read the notices, and then we will accept any comments, emails, or mail, and we will not approve these. Final. So is Swan is our town?
Here.
Yes, we can. If you
I'll
want
read.
notices.
Take notice, public hearing of the town board of the town of Mount Pleasant will take place on Tuesday, March 24th, 2020 at 8:00 p.m. to annex property located 14 Sunset Drive, Thornwood, New York, and designated on the tax map as section 1020, block 2, lot 49, into the town of Mount Pleasant Sewer District. At this meeting, all persons shall be heard. Susan Marmol, Town Clerk.
This is a fairly minor thing. The residents just want to tie into the existing sewer district. This resolution here will only table this resolution until the next public meeting. So what I'll need is a motion to table, and then we will finalize this at the next public meeting.
Okay, it's Lori Smalley. I move to table I move to table the public hearing until the next public meeting. Thank you.
Motion by Ms. Smalley,
I'll second that.
second by Mr. Showman. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion carries.
Okay, so that next meeting will be on Tuesday, April 14th.
Okay.
Okay, I'll read the next public notice. Please take notice that the Town Board of the Town of Mount Pleasant will hold a public hearing at 8:00 p.m. on Tuesday, March 24th, 2020, to clarify amendment to Town Ordinance 206-49, Schedule 15. Permit parking only. Parking prohibited certain hours as follows. The name of the street is Broad Street. The side is north. The hour and the days are 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., school days only, and the location is from Memorial Drive west for 110 feet. Broad Street, the side is south. The hours and the days are 7 a.m. to 4 school days only, from Memorial Drive to Brighton Avenue. At this meeting, all persons shall be heard. Susan Marmel, Town Clerk.
Thank you, Susan. Again, -20, and we will accept any write-in comments or email comments, and we'll close it out at our next public meeting. I need a motion to table this.
Motion to table this public hearing for ordinance 206-49.
Motion by Mr. Saliano,
Second.
second by Mr. Showman. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Moving on to the supervisor report. Authorization to accept indemnification agreement for 138 Myrtle Avenue. The owners I, Lee, and Jennifer Guyan to fix an existing drain pipe that traverses the property. This is a normal process where we have pipes that are on piping for a private residence that's on town property, or vice versa, town pipe on private property. So this is an agreement which indemnifies the town so we could work on this particular pipe.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Ms. Smalley,
Second.
second by Mr. Showman. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. I don't think Danielle's mic is on. No.
There we go.
It's
I'm
on.
good now. Yep,
Okay.
thank you.
Just say you're in favor of it, just for the heck of it.
Yes, I am in favor of
Thank you.
it. Thank you.
Next item is to adopt a resolution.
Ginger, can you help me?
I'm sorry. Next item is authorization to adopt a resolution regarding emergency responders and new federal laws. I'm sorry. I'll read just part of this. Effective immediately and to the extent it may be required by federal law or regulation, the town hereby exempts and excludes its emergency responders, including but not limited to all members of its police, fire, and ambulance department as may exist from the applicable FMLA and emergency paid leave provisions of the Act. The town reserves the right to modify or terminate this resolution at any time in order to meet the need of the town and its employees. This is due to the virus situation we're going through right now. That's all it pertains to. So that resolution will approve that emergency responders and new federal law leave laws.
Is this a reflection or an addition to FMLA that already exists?
Yes, it is. It's an addition to it, having to do with the virus.
Okay, I'll move for approval on that, please. Thank you.
Motion by Ms. Smalley,
Second.
Second.
second by Ms. Zano. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. At this time, we go to business from the floor. It's going to be a challenge here. We got to bear with us. Nick, did you want to say anything on this?
Yeah, absolutely. So at this time, anyone that is viewing the Zoom meeting that has audio and video enabled on their device, if you can just go into the chat feature, type your name and your address, and we will then cue you to speak. This will take a few minutes, so we have to be a little bit patient with it. But again, anybody that wishes to speak business from the floor at this time, please go to the chat feature, type your name in, and we will then cue you for your opportunity to speak. We will give it a couple minutes, understanding that sometimes these things don't work out perfectly.
We appreciate everyone's patience. We wanted to make sure that we had a town board meeting, and we found that this was the best way to do it. I thank Nick, Amanda for helping us. We've been practicing this for a few days, but it's a challenge for all of us.
I believe someone by the name of Lee is trying to make a comment, so I will go ahead and enable your camera at this time.
Okay, thank you. I just want to find out, originally on the agenda was the cell tower for Pacantica Hills, and I understand that that's been delayed, but haven't seen it nor heard anything about it, nor has information from their most recent balloon test and other information been made available. Just want to follow up and see where that stands at this point. Thank you.
Yeah, we did not plan to have the cell tower on the meeting tonight. There's more information being gathered by the cell tower company, reviewing other sites. So it'll be a while before we're going to have this cell tower back on the agenda. You will be notified like we usually do. It'll be on the website when the next public meeting or hearing on it will be on the cell tower. Anyone else?
I'll just give it a minute here and we'll see if anybody else is interested in making a comment. Okay, Lee, go ahead. Okay, at this time, someone, you didn't type your full name, so someone named Mike. I have to figure out who that is now. Give me 1 second. I will give your access. Again, it's important that you type your name for the record and your address.
In here.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
You should be on, Mike.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear Michael.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, we hear you, Mike.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike McLaughlin is the name. And I'm just chiming in to say that I see the technical issues, all of which I think are relatively minor. And although I can't figure out how to get my image, I know you guys are dying to see me, but
Mike,
You only got-
I sent you a cue to open your video at this point. If you should be getting a notification, you click on that, we should be able to see you.
Where is it going to show up?
Are you on, what kind of device are you on?
Apple, what the hell is it? An Apple iPhone.
You should be getting a little pop-up on your phone.
No, not yet. It says Roger joined the meeting. No.
So, Mr. McLaughlin, I'm assuming your comments is regarding how this might work for the planning board, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm hold on. Zoom would like that camera access.
There you go.
Say okay.
Hey, Michael.
I can see
All
you.
right. Ta-da!
There you go.
You're there. You're a little purple, but you're there.
You're there.
I think I'm here. You know. Anyhow, yes, that is my purpose, is to get a feel for how this might work in a planning board environment. And it's good, but it's not great, but I knew it wouldn't be great. Anyhow, that's all I want to say. I want to thank you guys for doing the work that you did to get this sure it'll improve as time goes on. And if there's anything I can do to help, I doubt that there is, but if there's anything I can do to help, either in testing a site or something like that, I'd be happy to. All right?
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
Mike.
Okay.
Have a good evening.
Meanwhile, keep your distance.
We're trying.
That's why we're at home.
That's all right. You know what we do on the golf course now? At the end of the round, we don't shake hands. We tap putters.
Oh, there you go. That worked.
Yeah, okay, good
Yeah.
idea.
And those of you, Tom, will understand this. When you talk about social distancing, my way of playing golf is automatic social distancing. It's
Are you in the
Let me
woods?
guess, you're slicing.
Spend a lot of time in the woods.
yeah, but
Really would.
that's a little bit of slice, a little bit of fade.
So you'll
people
get
call it
Lyme disease.
Some people call it military golf.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get out. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank
All right,
you.
bye-bye.
Okay, at this time, maybe give another opportunity for anyone that would like to make a comment for business on the floor, just to type your name into the chat area. And we will cue you to speak. Again, please type your full name. Okay, Mr. Supervisor, at this point in time, I'm not seeing anyone else that wants to make comment.
All right. Well, hopefully this will get better and better as time goes on. We'll be working on it to try to make improvements. We appreciate everybody who was on here, who's trying to listen to what we're doing. But we're going to move on with the agenda, and we're going to go to our town clerk's agenda.
Okay. Town Clerk's Agenda, March 24th, 2020, Town Board Meeting. Public hearings. Clarified Town Ordinance 206-49 Broad Street and Annex 14 Sunset Drive, Thornwood into the Town of Mount Pleasant Sewer District. 3 Planning Board resolutions. Pearson Humphrey Residence Steep Slope Permit, EF Academy Faculty Housing Village Secret Determination of Significance Negative Declaration, and EF Academy Faculty Housing Village Site Plan Approval, and 1 Zoning Board Approval, Robin Pasternak. And that's my report for this evening.
Thank you, Susan.
Thank you,
You're
Sue.
welcome. You're welcome.
Moving on to the council reports. Councilman Schulman.
Yep, I'm here. Good evening, all of Mount Pleasant. It's my pleasure this evening to present the Comptroller's Memo Resolution Number 155-20 by department and vendor. Assessment, Jim Timmings, $981.97. Attorney, Harris Beach PLLC, $13,486.16. Building Town Hall, card member services, $1,676.38. Special consultant services, Sustainable Westchester, $1,000. Off-street parking, New York State Department of Transportation, $2,690. Safety inspection, Certified Elevator Inspections, Inc., $1,625. Parks, Westbrook Marketing, LLC, $992.51. Recreation Center, Westbrook Marketing, LLC, Sprague Resources, LLC, $3,756.71. Adult Programs, Westbrook Marketing, LLC, $992.51. Pool, Westbrook Marketing, LLC, $992.51. Youth Programs, Westbrook Marketing, LLC, $992.51. Planning Board, Cleary Consulting, $2,000. Highway Garage Roof Repair, Abbott and Price, Inc., $116,079.17. Capital Old Farm Hill Water, Charles A. Manganero, $96,305.30. Valhalla Refuse District, Ramos and V Tree Service and Landscaping, $1,040. Mount Pleasant Refuse District, Ramos and V Tree Service and Landscaping, $4,160. Joint Water District Fund, Software Consulting Associates, Inc., Schmidt Wholesale, Inc., and Schmidt's Wholesale, Inc., $35,875.15. Trust and Agency Escrow, Cleary Consulting, $5,812.50. And our grand total this evening is $290,458.38. May I move to approve, please?
Motion by Mr. Showman,
I'll second that.
second by Mr. Saliano. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Showman.
Okay.
Moving on to Councilman Saliano.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My report is from the Police Department. We have two items for you for this evening. The first item is a purchase order. It's number 30-20-13. It's for signed material. The vendor is Glencoe Supply. This is for traffic and safety for signed material. And the total price is $1,522.08. I respectively ask the board for a motion of approval, please.
Motion by Mr. Saliano,
Second.
second by Ms. Zano. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Great. The second item is the supervisor's authorization to enter into agreement for a new copier, scanner, fax contract for the police department. It's purchase order 30-20-13. The vendor is Atlantic Delage. That's the name of the company. And it's a 48-month lease. It's $189 per month. The total cost is $9,072. And again, this is for PD, for a copy machine and scanner. I ask the board for a motion of approval, please.
Motion by Mr. Saliano,
Second.
second by Mr. Showman. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. Have a wonderful evening and stay safe. Thank you.
Tom, do you have one more?
The third item, Mr. Supervisor, was taken off the agenda, was rescheduled due to the coronavirus by Captain Pierce.
Okay.
I should have mentioned that. Sorry about that.
All right, thank you. Councilwoman Smalley.
Good evening. I have 3 items this evening from the Department of Recreation Parks. The first is purchase order 70-20-23, ball fields clay and sand mix. The vendor is Custom Clay Incorporated. The description, there are 3 different loads. The first load is 40 tons at $65 a ton for the total of $2,600. The second load is the same, and the third load is the same. The total cost is $7,800. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Ms. Smalley,
Second.
second by Ms. Zana. We had to tie there, but I'm giving it to Danielle. All in
Thank
favor?
you.
You're welcome.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
Carries.
Thank you. The second item is from Steve Mott. It's purchase order 70-20-24, replacement basketball goals for Broadway Park. The vendor is Oval Tennis Incorporated of Somers, New York. The description, 2 retrofit goals, $1,766.80. Shipping, $375 for the total cost of $2,141.80. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Ms. Smalley,
I'll second that.
second by Mr. Showman. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. The next item is purchase order 70-20-25, recreation room floor replacement at the Mount Pleasant Community Center. The vendor is New Rochelle Carpet Incorporated, via Andrew Carpet One Floor and Home. The description, provide and install Armstrong rigid core vantage flooring in the recreation room at the Mount Pleasant Community Center as per proposal, includes removal of the existing vinyl tile floor. Total cost is $12,417. Please note, the existing floor is the original flooring from 1997. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Ms. Smalley,
Second.
second by Mr. Saliano. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. Can I just add one thing this evening, please? The Office of Elderly Americans is hard at work providing meals for senior citizens that are in need. Lori Gonzalez is the department program head at the Bradhurst Center. If there is anyone that is in need, please telephone Lori Gonzalez at 592-6441. The program will assist, and if not, there are volunteers in the community that will come out to assist. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Just
Lauren.
one more item on the Recreation Department. Steve Mott, who's been a 37-year member of the town of Mount Pleasant in our Parks Department. He's been an unbelievable addition and a major contributor to a lot of things that have been done well in our Parks Department. Steve will be missed terribly. We want to have a send-off for him eventually. Unfortunately, because of this virus, we weren't able to do it tonight, but we will be doing it in the very near future. But just a little send-off to Steve. His last day is next week. We just want to thank him for all the years of service he's given to the town of Mount Pleasant.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve.
Thanks, Steve. Job well done. Thank you so much for your service.
Moving on, Councilwoman Zano.
Good evening. I have one item from the Highway Department, and that is purchase order number 50-20-07. This is for rubber flooring for the Highway Department offices and their break room. Furnish and install for the amount of $13,567.80. Again, this is for rubber flooring for the Highway Department offices and break room. Motion for approval?
Motion by Ms. Zano.
Second. Oh, sorry, Lori.
Jerry,
That's okay. Give it to Jerry.
Jerry won.
second by
It's
Ms.
okay with me.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Our town attorney, I don't believe we have anything. I don't know if there's anything, any words of wisdom or anything like that you have. But we had nothing on the agenda for the town attorney. Moving on to our schedule of meetings, our work session will be next Tuesday, April 7th at 7 PM. And business session will be April 14th at 8 PM. If there be no further business, I would entertain a motion to adjourn, and thank you all for bearing with us on this trial for a town board meeting.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Saliano,
Second.
second by Ms. Smalley. Thank you, everyone. Meeting adjourned.
Good night.
Thank you, everyone.
Be well, everyone.
Have a good
Be well.
evening. Stay safe.
Well,
Stay healthy.
bye-bye now.